Welcome back, everybody. And today we're actually going to continue a conversation we had yesterday with yesterday's podcast, and that's episode 27. So make sure you go and look at that one here. And one of the things I was saying is that sometimes you just got to tell your wife yes, even though they're wrong or you don't agree with their opinion, just to, I guess, like not start an argument or really not really be involved in the argument that you want. You know, it does nothing for you, but for them, they're content. You know, they're okay with that. But you made a good point when you said that we're not women. We don't think like women. Oh, the women want you to think like them, right? Because they have all the answers and they think they know all the answers, and they want you to go there. And to me, that is why men don't go to women and talk about our feelings, even though we just don't do it in general. You know, as just men, that's just, you know, we're ingrained to that, you know, ever since we were young. You know, what do they say? You fall down, get up, suck it up, just keep going and go from there. But how about nowadays? Nowadays, you know, and we got one newlywed, two divorcees.
Sucker.
Actually, you know, still married 32 years. We have ups and downs, a lot of downs recently, but we're going back up.
More ups and downs.
Yes, more ups and downs. You're right, Darwin. You're right, Darwin. Hey, I'm unfiltered. Remember that. That's true. I keep it real. I'm authentic, you know. So what else you got to add to that, Carlos? I mean, you were married. Did you open up to your wife about your feelings, your emotions, and what was causing you some pain, or just some shit that you're going through that she didn't even know?
I did sometimes I did, but only certain things, you know, like, but then you don't really want to tell them too much, you know, because then it makes you feel weak or vulnerable, and then they turn the fuck around and use it against you, you know. Like,
so have you had that where they took it against you?
yeah. Then you tell them something, and then 1, 2, 3 weeks later, something happens or whatever. You're like, oh, that's why you're fucking feeling like that, because you're a weak motherfucker, or you're this, or, you know.
Yeah, it's spinned around in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
So that's how you felt about what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to give him any ammo, you know, like, and that's just me, you know. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel, and that's my experiences that I've had. I don't really want to talk about anything that hurts me.
Now, when that happens, like when you said she used it against you, does that mean like you pretty much shut the door now? Like, no, I'm not going to tell you anything because you're just going to bring it up.
Yes, but then that causes a problem too. Why don't you ever tell me anything? Why don't you talk to me? You can talk to me. You can tell me your problems. You can, you know.
But you've been down that road already, so like you don't want to.
So I'm like, no, I'm good. There's nothing going on. What's going on? What's wrong with you? You know?
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I mean, you don't want to do that.
How about you, Rocky? Did you have anything to do with that, or your marriage wasn't that long, or actually it wasn't?
Well, we were together for a long
wait,
time.
you're still married? Well,
no, I'm not.
Never mind.
I'm divorced.
You're divorced. Never mind.
Yeah, get out of here, all right? Can't talk shit
He
no
was
more.
so proud about that.
God, I used to love to say that.
I told her it was her divorce and she got it done. But, man, I mean, like, I wouldn't share too much because, like, I feel like as a man, you just got to, like, just take care of business. And, like, I think the number one, I like the common theme for a lot of, like, relationships, like the financial struggles. And more so, it's, like, on the man for the most part. Obviously, there's a change in the landscape recent, right? Or there's, like, the women, alpha females who are the main providers.
Did you see our podcast? It just came out today because that was in our podcast.
Oh.
Exactly what you're talking about.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I don't think I subscribed yet. I'm sorry.
What?
Hey, my issues now, buddy. No.
James, can you get Rocky out of here? Let's get Rocky out.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed. But anyways, I just feel like we just I don't know, we just hold ourselves accountable, and we don't need like the external input, you know, because it doesn't really help us out. in figuring it out because we don't feel like if we ask for their help, they're like, "Oh man, you're not taking care of business like I thought you were," and then it just opens up a can of worms.
That's why.
Yeah, it just opens up a can of worms that we just don't want to open, so we just leave it alone.
Now, do you think that's because the buck stops with you? Like, if more money is needed, you're the one who has to go get the more money, whether it's a second job, passive income. Whereas if you tell them, they're just going to be hound you or you're going to be worried, and then you're going to have to comfort them to say, don't worry, I got it. It's okay.
You have to go sell your
So
body.
that's two things. That's two things you have to do now.
Yeah.
Worry about her now, but the money, not because you told her, because they want you to talk to them, and you got to worry about the money problem too at the same time. So like, it's not worth telling them if you're going to have to comfort them all the time on that.
Yeah. So I mean that's just like one aspect of it, but I feel like it's a popular conversation for a lot of relationships. It's like the financial struggles, but I mean in other ways, I mean I don't know. I just try to leave it alone. I'll just like deal with it. I'll figure it out, whatever the issue is that arises, and that's it. I don't know. I just try to keep it simple because you make it more complicated, you involve the woman. And they just overthink it. They overstress, and I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out no matter what. So just.
But they know more than you. Why wouldn't you ask for advice?
Well, it's true, right? Because I hear you. Because apparently their ideas is it, I mean, not that it happens every day but there are times in my marriage where, she thought whatever she thought was right and I was wrong. And we still, even if we try to do it her way, 9 out of 10 times it didn't work out, because who has to figure everything out? Who has to figure that, okay, the car's messed up. We don't have money to fix it. So guess who's going to fix it, We don't have the money for the part. Well, guess who's going to find the money for the part, Something's going on. We got a roof leak. Are you going to fix the roof leak? Are you going to figure out how we're going to do it? No, you're not. So again, it goes back to that circle, because with the man, unless we got some rich parents that we don't know about, the buck stops with you. That's why I keep saying the buck stops with me. Like I got nobody to go like this, to look back and say I need help, because your kids look back to the parents, and then your wife, your spouse, looks back at you and say, okay, how we're gonna get this done? But you don't have nobody else.
They don't need men for anything. What are you talking about?
Well, mine's not like that.
But then if you're not there, what are they gonna do?
Oh no, it don't matter if
they're
you're
gonna
there
call
or not.
another man to come fix it, right?
No.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
They're gonna call
if
a
you're there or not.
plumber. Seen any girl plumbers?
Well, see, that's the point. That they're not going to call the plumber. They're not
going to tell you
to
call the plumber.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. If you're
I know.
not
I get
here,
what you're saying.
They're going to be like, oh, look, I looked up this plumber. This is the one. I think this is probably be a good one. Go ahead and call him and schedule an appointment, do all this stuff, and do everything. But she helped you. But she helped you because she found the plumber online or whatever. But you have to do all the work, on that.
And then the Rock walks to the door as a plumber. I know which one your wife is calling, James.
I don't know. Like we still have that leak. What's going on? Darwin, you're quiet. What you got?
Darwin's gonna hold back.
I don't know.
I already leaned back.
I already know it.
What? No,
You're
I
gonna
just
hold back.
No, I'm not gonna hold back. I got experiences. Still, I think just with women that they just say they want you to be vulnerable, but they want you to be vulnerable. They don't want you to be vulnerable. Or if they want you to be vulnerable, they want you to be vulnerable in the way that, like you said, they mentally see fit.
Yeah.
Because how I'm going to be vulnerable with you or you is going to be different how I'm going to be vulnerable with my wife.
Because we always cuddle.
Come on, bro. You see what you're doing, man? No, but I just feel like when they say they want you to be vulnerable, they want you to be vulnerable in a way that's digestible for them. And that's not how, again, that's not how a man thinks.
That's
Amen.
very true.
Amen.
That's not how a man thinks. And so when I'm
Praise Lord.
learning that when I have to be honest, it has to be calculated. I have to be calculated. I can't be
That's what I'm talking about.
unfiltered.
That's what I was talking
I
about.
have
can't be
to-
unfiltered.
You see that? You see what I did there? It has to be calculated, because if I'm just again, on raw, unauthentically myself, my unfiltered thoughts, it doesn't get the point across, and it doesn't. You don't get to that end goal. So I'm realizing that yes, you can be honest, but you don't have to be vulnerable. I think that's what I want.
So it's good to talk about some things.
Some things,
Exactly.
yeah.
Some things.
Exactly.
All right.
But don't show your weakness, because then they'll grab you from right there,
From the cojones.
Yep.
looking on the weak spot.
So, Darwin, have you ever had anything come back to you based on what they told you?
Based off of
It's
what
not what you told them, like your
yeah,
vulnerabilities.
yes, I have.
And was it used against you in an argument, or was it like, this is the way you feel? Because like Carlos was
Oh
saying,
yeah, no, I got
all the above.
all the above, self-diagnosed. Like, this is why you think like that.
Because you're a pussy.
What the fuck?
Unfiltered. You see that? There we go. Unfiltered.
Carlos, they hurt you real bad, didn't they?
Yes.
You like I
Not
think
one, but two.
Man, preaching over here. Actually, I think Carlos needs a hug from everybody.
You got
I
tissues
think
over
we're
here,
gonna
right?
all hug Carlos at the end of the podcast.
You got
It's gonna
tissues over
happen.
here.
So now, like for me right now, my wife keeps telling me to open up, and I'm like, no, I'm good, no, I'm good, no. So you're saying I should give her a little something?
Do it.
Just give her something.
Calculated.
Calculated. All right.
Something to see what happens.
Oh my God, that'll be the next podcast. I could tell you guys.
You're like, dang, that shit backfired quick.
But you know what's bad is that she could go back and hear all my conversations I have with everybody. You know, see how like I was thinking about that today at work. I'm like, she's probably gonna be listening to that stuff because right now she already tries to hear at the door already. You know,
I'm
She's
just
already
started there right
feeling-
now.
She's feeling that magazine, dude.
motherfucker, you think you're doing it? But okay, so now a lot of times they say, oh, it's because your childhood, the way you grew up, the way you saw your parents, that's probably why you're like that or you feel like that. Do you think that's true, or you think that was maybe the generation?
No.
Well, my generation is what? Generation X, but yours is something else.
No,
You're
I
millennial?
don't think that's true, because when you're a man, you don't talk to your parents about it. Did you ever hear your dad tell you, "Oh, don't tell women so much. You just only tell them this, only tell them that." Never. Any other man either.
Yeah.
You just start figuring it out on your own, you know.
I just hear my father complain about my mother, but that's about it.
Yeah, but
not how to handle.
But he wasn't telling you. Oh yeah, don't tell him too much. Don't do this. Don't act weak. Never, right?
No.
Never. Not any other man has never told you that. You just start figuring it out.
Yeah, because growing up, I mean, my dad never had conversations with me at all. You know, nothing about any advice or anything about women or all that. My mom would give me a bunch of advice, but it was usually about sex. You're like,
Wrap
just
it up.
make sure you after sex you go take a piss, you know, because you got to get all that shit out. You know, and all
I've
that.
heard that a lot.
Make sure you do this. Make sure you do wear a condom and all that, you know. If it's not big enough, cup it on the balls or something. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I mean, that's what I heard from my mom. Just some crazy shit, you know. It's good advice, though. In the future, I'm like, hey, it did work, you know. I do take a piss after sex. Yes, I do. So, but I'm just saying, like, but my father didn't give me any advice, like we were talking about. So I can't blame my parents. And then I always say, once I'm an adult, I don't blame my parents for anything that's coming out of my life, because that's up to me to change that. So, I mean, if I'm going to blame my parents for all this shit that's going on wrong with me, then I'm a fucking pussy, because I'm blaming somebody else for doing that. So I don't blame my parents for anything. You know, whatever was happened. You know, they didn't have the best. They didn't have the best things growing up either. Like, they didn't have money either. So I mean, it's poor going on poorer, and then, you know, we break into cycle. You know, they worked a lot. They day and night, 2-3 jobs each. So I mean, they did the best that they can, what they can, which means they weren't home a lot, which means I was there at home alone. So again, that advice wasn't there, so I can't blame that.
They were drinking a lot, so that's why they didn't have money for you.
No, surprisingly, no, they weren't doing. No,
No, I agree. I agree with that. I'm starting to get. I mean, I'm not starting to. I'm at an age now where I realize that 30. But honestly, like once you're 21,
30?
yeah. Once you're 20, I feel like I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm gonna take it. But I feel like after 21, for me, it's like it's up to you as a man to figure out how you want your life to be. It's not up to your parents. They were only thing they had to do was give you life. Everything else is up to you. After that, I feel like after that point,
I'm glad you got up to 21. I didn't get to be 21. I was before that, where I had to be
At
my own
14,
person.
he was already 20.
no, I'm just saying. I mean, for me, my parents broke. I knew that once
I remember that story
Once
about college.
once I realized, like, okay, like, what am I gonna do for college? It's like, yeah,
What were you
what are
saying?
you gonna do for college? Oh, so
Were you
it's
saying
just
that's
me?
pocket? There's no way. Is it with Paris or with? There's no we.
Oh,
You say we're from Paris or we?
what are we, fucking French?
No, French, yeah. No we.
Yeah, I was
What do you
like,
mean
all
this? What is this we shit? You know?
That is this we shit, yeah. So
Now, okay.
no, I was saying. For me, it's 17, but I'm just giving. I feel like a blanket statement for. I feel like for the average man, like at 21 years old, whatever past trauma or whatever past situation you had with your parents, upbringing, it's up for you to figure it out.
21 is just a number, bro. Damn, I sound like a pedophile. Fuck.
So how about when you're just you're sitting alone or you're just minding your business, and then she comes and asks you, "Are you okay? Was something wrong?" You're like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." And then she keeps hounding you, like, "Oh, something's wrong. You just don't want to talk to me because you don't open up or something like that." I mean, that doesn't happen a lot to me, but once in a while that does happen, and I'm like, "No, I'm seriously good." But then that becomes an argument because
That
he
used to
thinks
ha-
I'm hiding something from
That
that.
used to happen a lot.
And I just want to make sure it wasn't
Like, you
years.
what's wrong? God damn it! You know that's why I'm fucking, because they keep asking me and fucking nagging. You know, like, I'm good.
I'm glad we don't have no firearms in this room.
Oh, I got one right here. Oh, I forgot it in the car.
So yesterday we were talking, and I was talking about how, I'm not sure if this happens to you guys, but you're having a discussion with your wife, you know, but kind of like what I said in the beginning, do you have to fake agreements with your wives too, or in the past, just to solve an argument, or do you think that's healthy at all? Because Sandra yesterday was saying that that's not right, that's not healthy. You're gonna have resentment and something before. That was her. But to me, is if I could stop an argument from happening, like lasting 3 or 4 days, because sometimes we don't talk for a week or two.
You
But
won't
with
give
the
in?
past, you know, but we gotten better from that, you know. So the thing is, to avoid all that shit, you know, wasting time and wasting all this shit, like, just say it, you know. Or she wants to go this way, you know, it's gonna be the wrong way. We're gonna take 15 more minutes. Do you say anything, or you just enjoy the ride and get there late? Well, fuck it, that was your idea. You don't say shit, you know. Just avoid that, you know. So that's to me, I finally learned that shit, you know. Like, don't even talk, don't even say nothing, just let it happen and avoid arguments.
I think I still argue, like, if they're trying to give the direction, whether it's like going to a physical location or whatever the subject is, right? Like, if I disagree, I will say something, but I'm also like a big joker too, man. Like, I'll give them a hard time. I'm like, no, wait, let's go your way, all right? And you're gonna prove me right here in a second, right? And then I'll just go their way, and then I'll just make a joke and try to make light of the situation.
There you go.
That's how I go about it, I guess you could say. But I'm always cracking jokes, and the poor
pisses them off
girls
more, though.
that I ever dated, they have to deal with my jokes.
But does your joking work though? It sounds like it
For the
works.
most part, yeah, it works.
But for you guys, it don't work, right?
But I'm always like that though. Like,
So, but that's just your character.
yeah,
Got hit with a spoon and shit, trying to joke like that.
With the spoon? What the fuck? You were abused? Ah,
Yes.
I feel you guys some stuff really need to go.
I'm sorry, I can't talk about this because I'm not weak.
Oh my God. So what else, Carlos? What else do you have in there? Because it looks like you got some stuff bottled up in there. Come on, let's talk. You're amongst men and millions of people right now.
No, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I will share this one random story, and it's just like sharing emotions. But like with my father, it happened by accident. I remember I was just on the phone with him one day, and I was like talking about the plans or whatever was happening. I forgot what was going on, but then I was like, all right, Dad, I'll talk to you later. I love you. And I was like, what the fuck did I just say to my dad? I was like, I never say I love you. And then it was just like weird. And then he was like, all right, I'll call you later. I was like, all right, bye. He didn't even say it back.
What's wrong with this guy?
Trying to raise him better than this shit. Expressing his feelings to me.
It was so weird. It was the weirdest thing. Saying I love you to my dad. I was like, what the fuck did I just say right now? Like, that was weird. You know, I shouldn't feel like that because I'm teaching the opposite to my kids. Yeah. You know, I'm showing them all the love. And to this day, I still call them all baby, even though Liam's 12. And I'm like, hey, baby, come over here. And I don't know. I'm just trying to break that cycle.
Yes.
So it's different between myself and my kids, you know? Because me and my dad, I'm like, man, I don't want it to be awkward for my kids to say I love you to me. It wasn't
like that either. And that word never came out of anybody's mouth.
And it was so funny.
You know they love you. You know you love them. They know that you love them. It's just like you can't say it. You can't say it.
But did you break that cycle at your house?
With my son, no. But with Scarlett, yes. I'm working on that.
All right. That's good. I know with my dad, recently, I think last year, I was doing this. I would come up to, hey, Dad, love you. We're leaving. All right, Dad, love you. Talk to you later. I try to give him a hug. He's like, what the fuck, you know? And
they get all stiff like that.
Yeah, he goes, all right, just
already fine,
right? All right, go ahead and go, you know, like, okay. And he'll give me a hug back. Most of the time, he'll give me a hug back. Never said I love you. Never said I love you. But I think he finally said it one time. So it was a long drive home. Cried all the way home.
He said it or you?
No, he said it.
Oh, really?
He said it one time. Like, I got it. That's all I needed. I got it. You know, I don't think he said it again after that. You know, but like you said, I know he loves me and I love him and all that. But it just, like you said, it's just something that just doesn't resonate with them right now. Yeah. Even for me and my kids, like, it took me a while to. I mean, I told my kids, but like openly now, like in front of people and all that. You know, I'm like, oh, I love you, kid. Like on the phone, I talked to my daughter, Sabrina. Okay, all right, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. I even told Darwin I love you too. Over there.
What about James?
James? Fuck him. No, no, I tell him I love you too. Maybe not as much. That's not much. That is something I do that I work on.
It's easier with a girl for some reason.
Now, even with my wife, when we're talking on the phone, we don't say we love each other or something. But I started to do it sometimes. I would do it like, hey, I love you. Okay, yeah, I love you. I love you. It was, okay, love you.
Bye.
And I was like, I did it for like a couple of weeks. I'm like, she doesn't tell me first. I'm like, why doesn't he tell me first?
That started another argument right there.
Like, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna do it no more. No, I don't do it as I don't do it as frequently as I should or like every time I should. But I don't know. Sometimes I just don't say it. But I got to work on that too. You know. But in the morning, I give her a kiss goodbye. You know, you never know what's gonna happen on the way to work or something. So I always do that. Hey, I'm leaving. Okay. And I go, but I call her Pain. So she's a pain in my ass. So that is her nickname. I give her Pain.
Pain?
She goes, why do you call me Pain? I go, you know why I call you a
Pain. What does he call you?
No. Asshole. Not much.
Damn.
No. As right now, you're telling your kids, you tell Liam, Levi, I love you and all that now,
Yep.
right? Do you think the cycle will probably hopefully break? Like openness now?
I think so.
How about with other family members, you guys? Do you all tell your other family members, like cousins, brothers, anybody else, I love you or anything? No?
I tell my sister, I'll be like, I don't even call her, I'll be like, I love you, big head. I always say that.
Nice.
I never say her name. It's just a thing. It's like, I love you too, big head. Like, that's just what we say.
And what does she tell you?
Oh, we both got big ass heads, so we say I love you too, big head.
Yours is bigger. Now with my cousins, all my cousins, I tell them I love you. My aunts and uncles, I tell them I love you. Ever since my aunt Cindy passed away, that's when I started realizing, like, you need to tell everybody you love them, you know, because you don't want to see them on their deathbed and you didn't tell them that, you know. With my Aunt Mary, my Aunt Mary was I love my Aunt Mary. But I was always a shy growing up, so I didn't hug her as much. And like, oh, give your wife, your aunt a hug, and I didn't really hug. You know, I never gave anybody. Me and my brothers were like, fuck that, we're not giving nobody hugs. You know, only if we were forced to. But eventually, when I met my wife, I broke out of that because coming from a Mexican family, everybody hugs everybody. You know. And even now, I'm changed because I hug everybody. Like when I come in, I hug everybody. Everybody comes, we hug each other. That's just the way we do things. You all came in, except for Rocky. I didn't give you a hug. I apologize for that. You know,
It's fine.
I'll give you one right now.
On a side note, and I know this is very sentimental, I did not know that was so much of a thing. It's like, okay, we're about to leave. So, like, it's going to take us 15 minutes to get inside to say hello to everybody. It's going to take us another 15 minutes to say goodbye to every single person.
and you got to say it to every single person.
Everybody.
Everybody. You got to give a hug and a kiss
Hug and
sometimes.
kiss,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And if there's drinking, you gotta like times it by 2, by at least.
yeah.
You gotta say bye twice to the same people.
Because you gotta stay
Yes.
talk for a little bit with this one, and then with this
Exactly.
until you get out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but that was a learning experience for me. Continue, please.
And that's you going into a Hispanic Latin family to do all that, right? At your hometown, did you do all that stuff?
So how
I mean,
you
yeah,
just
you
leave
say
or what?
no. I mean, you say goodbye to like your friends and like some people, but it's not like it has to be done. It has to be done. Like it's a respect thing. Like,
You don't do it, and these families, they're like fucking asshole, dude. What,
It's like you just left.
fucking arrogant, motherfucker.
That's funny.
But so
No
like,
lie, I do that sometimes though. I'm like, all right, I'm out.
I'm
I'll
out.
just head out.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Sometimes
If I'm
I
by
would like.
myself,
So when I was younger, I wouldn't even say goodbye. I just fucking sneak out and just go.
No,
yeah.
usually now people finding ways. Sometimes you're like, I gotta go pee or whatever, you know. And then you
Tico.
fall asleep and don't say goodbye to anybody.
That was you. Just falls asleep. And I go put Scarlett down for bed. An hour later, where's Carlos? We fucking cleaned up outside. We cleaned everything. And
I
leave.
clean my kitchen.
Yeah, we
Mop
cleaned
the
everything.
floors.
Hispanic
No.
families. We do. I didn't mop the floor though. But going back to my Aunt Mary, you know, so ever since that, I mean, that kind of haunted me. Like, God, I didn't tell her I love her as much as I should have and all that. And then when Cindy passed away, I was talking to Robert. Robert, the one who told me, he goes, I go, dear Mary passed. He goes, I know, but I'm good. You know, I every time I saw her, I hugged her. I told her I loved her every time. So like, I'm good with her. You know, it hurts me that she passed, but I'm good because I told her this every time, and I'm like, fucking stuck to me. And that's why I do it. You know, that's one of the reasons, because you never know. And of course, sure enough, you guys been with me for years. Like, how many family members of mine have passed? You know, two or three a year sometimes. You know, so that's something that I'm probably going to stick to and trying to teach my kids that by doing that, by being the example, to tell people that you love them, and not be shy about it or not be cringed about it or anything. You know, be proud that you're doing it, you know, because you never know, one day they're not going to be here. So, but that's my take on it.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. But some of us had a little more trouble saying things like that to people, you know?
Yeah. Well, it took a
So
long
We were
time.
raised
Well, even now with
like that, you know?
I think that type of vulnerability is healthy, and it's good for. I think it's good for your kids or little ones to see that, and even, you know, your friends and stuff like that see that, because it's just. I mean, that just seems just very genuine. Like, that just seems genuine, and now it makes me think, like, even some of my friends back home, like, they've started to say that too. Like, one of my friends, he's like, "I love you, bro," and then I'll be like, "All right, bro, stop with that fruity stuff." Like, but then I realize that maybe I should, you know, I know we joke about it all the time, but I think maybe that's something I gotta work on a little bit with, just like, you know, those close friends and stuff like that, because I mean, right now I haven't had a lot of family members, you know, pass away, but I know a lot of my friends, I treat them like family, and I don't want to not let them know how much they mean to me. So maybe that is something I have to kind of think about.
Yeah, but we do say that a lot when we're drinking with friends. I love you, brother. You know, fucking, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
And we're pretty honest when
Yeah.
we're drunk, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so everybody knows, you know, like you
Yeah.
said, you might not say it when you're sober or whatever,
Yeah.
but they know that you love them, you know.
Yeah.
Do you love me, Carlos?
Let me drink another one and maybe I'll tell you.
There's a lot of bottles to your right. You know,
Shit.
I'll give you that.
Shot.
How important is date night in a marriage, or while you were dating? Or like, well, actually, let's go with marriage, when y'all were married. Did you go on dates a lot? or was it one of the factors that maybe you should have been on dates more often to get closer or more connected during your marriage? Because I still like going to date nights. I especially like going during the week.
Bogarts doesn't
I
count.
know that's pretty good. I kind of not envy you, but kind of proud of you that you do that still.
Yes.
Cause me, I'm like, fuck, well, I don't know. Maybe it's because of my job or whatever, but I get up too early. But you're like, oh yeah, we're going to Bogarts on Tuesday. I'm like, damn, you want to come over? I'm like, no. I'm wearing fucking in PJs and shit, my underwear. That's pretty good.
But Darren, I mean, you're
do that.
but Darren's a newlywed and he gets the same time as you do.
Yeah, but I'm hurting.
But
I'm
he's
just younger.
forced.
I'm
But it's
younger.
actually
I'm
forced.
younger, but I'm hurting in the morning. But no, I think that's a cheat code. I feel like I've seen from you that I'm kind of just putting in my back pocket. You know what they say is like, it's one of those things where it's like you don't have to say it, but I kind of see that, especially once you have kids of a certain age. Date nights, especially weekday date nights, are like it's very niche. It's nice. You can go out to a lot of places. It's get a
Don't
quick
follow the
table.
Mexicans, bro. They'll take you to perdition.
Goodness, guy. But I'll be honest. I got complacent. I've been getting complacent recently on planning dates. It's kind of just been school work. I have to do a better job of planning date nights. I think my cheat code right now is just like, hey, I got $100. Let's go to the bookstore. And I just let her rip.
And she fucking loves that shit, doesn't she?
And she's like, what are you looking at? I'm looking at like some stupid military World War II shit. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
So that bookstore, is that you or her?
That's her thing, but like,
So you don't like the bookstore, but
I do, because like for example, I was looking at World War II airplanes for like an hour, just like literally flipping through, and I was like, oh, I'm learning a lot of like cool stuff. Meanwhile, she's just like in every aisle, just like
You can imagine that kid
going through aisles and stuff,
She fucking loving it too, right?
having a blast.
especially with a Starbucks cup.
We didn't get Starbucks. Starbucks. That's on special. That's on birthdays and
He's
Christmas.
like, who the fuck would
birthdays
buy
and
a
Christmas.
$6 fucking cup of coffee?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
Actually, no, I
but
like
you're
we
actually
did get-
taking her to something she likes. So
But
so
yeah,
that's good.
that's like her. That's her happy place. So I was like, okay, I know this is your happy place. I know that. Shoot, if I was doing a fantasy football lineup and I wanted to change something up, that'd be the place to go because I know I got an hour to check out stats.
Nice. That is good. That's good.
But I also know that I know she's having a good time. I check on her. I make sure, she's just engaged. And then again, this is her happy place.
Should be an investor, bro.
Listen, man.
You can have all
Half
that
price
time.
books, Little Caesars. We can make a collab, whatever.
Like,
Pizza at the
I just made
bookstore,
$1,000
whatever.
while you were in the bookstore.
But in terms of, for me, also, I think I'm a foodie. So, like, anytime I want to do a date night, I'm like, hey, let's
Little Caesars.
No, that's Friday. That's the
that's
weekend. That's
Friday.
Friday starting the
Okay.
weekend. Pizza.
Little Caesars is not for
That's
her.
tomorrow.
Little Caesars is not for her, guys. It's for me. That's me.
And if you're not sure what Little Caesars, what we're talking about, make sure look at episode 24, maybe 23, and you'll see what
yeah,
we're talking about.
you'll
There's even
see.
some shorts in there.
Um,
YouTube shorts, not shorts. But
I think for me, yeah, like I said, date nights. I'm a foodie. I know she likes Italian food, Maggiano's. That's
oh, she does.
Damn.
fancy.
Damn, I love
The
Italian
one on
food.
I-10
yeah, I've taken her
where
there.
Benihana's was, right? Oh,
I don't know.
Benihana's.
Brother, you got me. I don't know. I know it's in La Cantera. That's all I got.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
And when I'm balling on a budget, we do the Olive Garden,
Mm.
To go $6 plates.
Oh no, we're fine dining. We're sitting down. We're sitting
We're
down.
sitting down.
We're sitting down booth.
I heard you have free fucking soup and breadsticks for
Once
$2.99.
All you could eat sometimes.
Oh, you can eat. That's what I'm saying.
once we get breadsticks and salad, and I got a beer in me, I'm pretty much full. I can take the food to go.
For lunch.
That's it. Yeah. But that's in regards to just date nights. That's kind of just what we got going on. Right
What
now.
about a weekend? What about a weekend date night? Or that is the weekend date night.
That's more the weekend date nights because we just got a lot going on during the week. So I think that right now, that's just gonna be the things for the weekend.
Because she's busy too during the weekend because she's coaching.
She's exactly. So I think
because she wakes up early, so I'm sure she's tired.
Yeah, no. She
and you work weekends too.
I have. So I think right now, for us, it's just like we just want to do something chill. We don't want to do anything.
I hear you on that one.
Too crazy, too It's just too much. I guess too much energy exertion for right now, just going out. But I think once her coaching is done, I would say probably in the spring. That's probably when I'll try to do a little like a day trip to Dallas, or not a day trip, weekend trip to Dallas or something like that.
Nice.
Because I feel like for us, and she's told me that, like, just Texas is just so big and there's so much stuff to see. Like, why are we trying to look at places outside the state, outside the country, when we haven't seen everything there is to see in here, in the state? So that's what we're trying to do.
How about yourself, Rocky? How did you used to do it with dating? Or did you do it?
So we kind of get lost in the parenting, and then there'll be like here and there will be like reminders. And I'm talking about my kid's mom. That was my longest relationship, but because life just gets busy, and back then they were all younger too and super needy, and being able to find a volunteer to take care of our kids, like while they're all super needy and crazy and little. Nowadays, I mean, my kids are older, so it's much easier. No one's in diapers, and they can all take care of themselves.
That is the key.
They can all wipe their own ass, so it's easy.
That is the key. No, wipe your own ass. Yes, yes.
But I think it's super important, to like not get lost in the sauce. Like, man, life gets busy. The kids' schedules are crazy, especially when they're active and they're like in athletics or outside curriculars from school. Aside from that, it's a good reminder just to like know that your spouse is with you and y'all need to entertain each other, not just the kids, and like moving forward, like with the next relationship, that will be like the main focus, just to make sure we set time aside and just focus on each other and just hold that importance in the relationship versus getting caught up in the schedules, because all the kids have shit going on. We got shit going on, but man, we got to set aside a couple hours for ourselves.
But see, that's one of the things that when my daughters were growing up, well, when I lived in Houston, I didn't have no babysitters. I had one aunt, but I couldn't, just drop the kids off at her every weekend. I think I dropped them off maybe twice, and out of my 6 years I was in Houston, but me and my wife never went out. Like, I think my mother or my mother-in-law came to visit us, and we went out 3 times while we were in Houston, when in there. Well, twice with my aunt, 3 times with my parents or my mother-in-law. So total about pretty much 5 times. Like really going out by herself to a club or whatever.
Out of 6 years?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah.
It is. That's fucking,
It's
yeah.
tough.
So when we went out, I mean, we went out to good clubs, like where the clubs were like 3 levels and shit like that, and, they had like 4 clubs in one club,
And
so
by
you had
10
to-
o'clock, you were like, shit, we got to go home.
Fuck no. Even
That's the hard thing, especially when you have little kids. Like, you're just thinking about the little ones, man.
No, I
Like,
wasn't.
Yeah, you're like,
That's
I
what
was
I
not.
was doing.
He was like,
I was
I
not.
got one night. Let me let
Fuck
it rip.
yeah. I lived
Especially
it
the
up.
mom. Like, the mom will always be checking in on the kids throughout the whole
I even
night.
had my car towed one time because I parked in the wrong spot. But I didn't give a fuck. I saw the sign.
I saw the sign.
I'm like, it's all right. We'll still be good. And fucking car was towed. But you know what? I had a good fucking time. It was like 4 a.m. because Houston's like 3 when they start closing up and shit. So I was like, I'm like, oh well. Got home, took a taxi home, and no, I see him. Actually, no, we got a ride back. And I'm like, it was good. It was a good night. But I'm just saying, like me and my wife, we took advantage of that fucking time, and we went out, and we had a good fucking time, and our date nights was like outside, at the porch, and just drinking and watching a movie, or just outside just drinking together. And we had all kinds of cocktails and drinks and shit. We would just
With the
make
kids right there.
Sometimes we forget about the kids, you know.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding.
Call CPS or
No, we make sure to put them to bed at a certain time, you know. So we always had a good schedule on that. You know, you get home from school at 3, they're in bed by 4. Man, you got the whole fucking day. I'm just kidding.
4 o'clock.
Melatonin.
Well, that's it.
Right when they got the bus, here's
Yeah,
the
that's
medicine.
it. There you go. There you
I
go.
mean, your vitamins. Your vitamins.
Protein.
That was with Jim
some
Belushi, one
whiskey?
of the series they had, and I saw that. I was like, it's fucking awesome. As soon as the kids would go homeschool, they would send them to bed.
should have given that nappy spray.
Yeah, when they're fucking crying all day, shit. They're like that.
He's like, we got chloroform for you.
But that was our date nights, and like even when my kids got smaller, when they were smaller, it was still hard to get babysitters. Like my mother-in-law would not she did not like babysitting, like she didn't. Like when my wife was younger, and I was dating her, my mother-in-law would say, yeah, I'll take care of her sister's kids. I'll take care of them. Dora was the one taking care of them, you know? So it was like, even though her mom said she was watching them, she wasn't. So when I dated my wife, I was babysitting kids too. You know, we were going all over the place with the movies, you know, watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at a play or something, you know, like at the Majestic or something. Like and we took them to SeaWorld.
Man, you wanted that thing that bad, huh?
Of course, I love my wife. Yeah. So I mean, but I'm just saying, like the dating, you know, from there. So when I go back, like now, like with my kids, you know, my kids were smaller. Like when I would find babysitters, I mean, we would go out with you a lot. We would go out to Legends. We would go out to I don't know what the fuck we.
I thought you said you just left them at home by themselves.
Why
Figure it out.
It's okay. They're adults now.
No, they're fine now.
It's okay.
Statute of
They
limitations over.
survive.
CPS is long gone.
Yeah, James was a baby back then too. You know, even before. No, it was before James too. No, it was after James. It was after James. I think it was 3 years after James. And we would go all the time. Me and you, with our kids. I mean, with our spouses, and well, you weren't married at the time, but no. Oh, you got married. But when I met you, Audrey was your girlfriend back then. You lived together.
My side piece.
My goodness.
You had too many side pieces, man.
This guy.
I heard about this guy.
Which guy?
No. Hey, he was married at the time. No, he wasn't. He wasn't married at the time. He got married after Target.
Oh yeah, I did.
So let's keep all that shit in the down low.
All right.
So I mean, we would go out a lot, but see, I always liked to go out. I fucking love to go out because I couldn't go out when I was in Houston. I used to go out before Houston, but I went to Houston. I'm like, fuck, I want to
But
go out.
every time we went out, it was either a fight
No, not all the
or
time.
pepper spray.
No, not all
Pepper
the time.
spray.
There were some times.
Every time we went out,
All right, I didn't know.
There were some times.
I don't want to hear about the fight.
pepper spray.
What's up with the pepper spray?
Security guards.
What?
Yeah, rather that was their way
And then
to.
they fucking
handle
point at us
it.
with the guns and shit. You know?
Oh yeah, we had the guns too. Yes, I remember the guns. And I remember, I think I came to work one
We're
day.
all fucking rolling on top of the speakers and shit in the club, and like, fuck, James. Every time I went out with this motherfucker, something happened.
And I had you know what? I just wore my brand new white shirt too.
Me too. And I had it full of blood from that guy's nose.
I know. I was all fucking bloody here from you breaking his nose. I was like, here you go, smash it. Put that blood all over me. I couldn't wear that shirt again. Had to get rid of that one, but fuck.
You're like rubbing his arm, put the blood on you.
Yeah, I was fighting too.
That's right. Look, I hit him.
Carlos go, why did you get on top of him? I go,
James
fucking
was
like UFC.
Yeah, I think you got him. Here.
Look over there. Good times.
That was good. That was good times.
But it wasn't like all the time. It was all the time. I remember going out, and then we were at Bogart's when Bogart's was like fucking booming at the time. You know, they had good fucking karaoke, good thing. Dora with her, what do you call them? Salted beers. What do you call those? Dressed beers, and she would get free beers for us.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember that tongue.
Hey, we got free beers out of that damn thing, so that was pretty good. But I remember you and Audrey were arguing at the Bogarts, and then she's at the bar, and I go, okay, let me go check on her, and she's fucking asleep at the bar.
Ooh.
Audrey.
Oh my God.
And you're like, leave her alone, fucking leave her there. I'm like, I can't leave her there.
Can't leave her there. She's gonna get kicked out.
Carlos, I can't leave her there. I gotta go make sure she's okay. And I'm like, hey,
That's always
Audrey, you
trying getting fucking super drunk, you know?
Super. Yeah, because she will get pretty irate.
We came out of that country bar. What's it called? A country bar in Stone Oak?
Down under or no?
Thirsty Horse, I
Thirsty,
think.
oh, Thirsty Horse.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not Stone Oak. That's
down
somewhere else.
under.
They came out, dude, and I was like, all right, let's go and shit. And like, fucking shit. What the fuck what is he talking about? And I'm like, who? There's fucking cones right on the street. I'm like, that motherfucker. I'm like, who? Like, motherfucker. And like, she fucking goes and kicks a cone. And I'm like, that's a fucking cone, dude. You know, like, hey, what are you doing?
I don't give a fuck. That cone was talking shit about me.
She was holding those high heels and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she got wild when she drank, right? She always got wild. That's when me and Dora were like, okay, it's time to go. No. But to me, date night was always good. Even to this day, I still like recently, that I think the last 3 weeks, we haven't gone out in the weekend. But that's because I invested too much fucking money in this podcast. So my money went kind of like dry for a little bit, you know. Everybody's all like, all right, pay me up now. I'm like, fuck, y'all want your money now, you know. So, but eventually, thank you guys for 1,200 subscribers right now. Just make sure you subscribe. Let us know you're listening by putting, like, saying hi in the comments and those. Put those on there. Make sure to subscribe to us and all that so we could keep this thing going. So, guys, before we wrap this up, I always try to say, you guys, how are you guys doing? Rocky, what's going on with you? How are you feeling? Is there anything as men that we could do to help you? Is there anything we could help you, pump you up? Do we need to text you every day, go to your house, give you hugs? What's going on?
We can start off with the foot massage, you know.
Nah.
Do you want me clothed or unclothed? Because last time you didn't want my clothes on.
No,
And I feel kind of awkward on that.
I know you got 2 shirts on already with your dad's shirt tucked in underneath that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you snitching. Come on, man.
I'm snitching, bro.
You like that shit, didn't you?
I didn't like it at all.
I
I was offended to see you like that. I'm like, Grandpa James,
no,
fuck.
I was like, no, he's keeping it professional.
He had the bifocals on and everything.
But you know what I like is that, like, before I would see my stomach, right? You know, I realized when I gained weight one time, like, I never saw myself gain weight before, right? Like, I never saw it. One day I was taking a piss, right? And I'm looking down, I'm like,
You're like, oh my God, what happened?
Where'd he go?
I'm like, how did I measured it? I'm like, how the fuck is my stomach that much far out? Like,
Oh my God.
and I it just came to me all at once. You know the movies where everything's I'm like, I'm overweight. I'm like, what the fuck? By a lot. You know, I'm like, fuck, dude. I mean, I'm 35 pounds less now, but I'm just saying, like, man, to see that shit was like, fuck. I'm still going down. You know, of course, I'm getting help. You know, not like I'm doing it all by myself, you know, but.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Oh my gosh.
Man, if I had cocaine, if I was doing that, I mean, probably like 100 pounds less than I am. Shit, fuck that, you know. I was
That
like,
only works for some people though. Some motherfuckers still eat. You know, they're all
They
fucking
use
high
it,
and
they're
shit.
like, okay, so
I'm
with
like,
this
God
cocaine,
damn.
I can have
My homie's a
another
big boy
1,000
still.
calories.
he's still a big boy.
Yeah.
He love to eat, don't he? So, Darwin, how are you feeling? What's going on with you? There's something we need to do besides naked massages on your feet?
I mean, whatever. No, I don't need you to touch my feet. My feet.
Besides,
It doesn't have to be me. It could be Carlos or Rocky. Rocky's apparently the one.
Besides-
Rocky, you got my right foot. Carlos, you got my left foot.
besides rubbing the oil in its skin, what else you want?
Oh my God. Hey, man.
What is up with that? Because you keep talking about oiling the skin
Oil in
or
the
something.
skin.
You ever seen that movie?
No.
No.
They put the oil in its skin. What?
Okay, P. Diddy over here.
This guy is out here, man. Yo,
You talking about
listen,
baby
you
oil
serious?
or what?
Listen, man.
Are you serious? You put
Yeah,
the
I'm
lotion.
serious.
I'm sorry, the lotion. The lotion in its skin.
Whose skin?
Man,
Men?
He got lost
Bro.
on the internet. That's all I'm
sit-
hearing.
yo,
I'm gonna have to look it up.
We're gonna play the clip later on.
I know.
we
Like,
don't
is it, again, P. Diddy involved in
about to
this
say,
shit.
man.
That's it. Okay.
I was before P Diddy.
So you taught
Oh.
him.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's a movie.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it a porn?
Have those girls in the dungeon down there.
What?
And then he fucking brings lotion down.
Is it a porn
The
for
rope.
real?
Huh?
Is it a porno for real?
It's not a porno, dude.
I'm like, I'm
It's
seriously
it's
thinking
it's
about
a,
it.
It's a serial killer.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
What
No.
movie
No.
is this?
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna play. We're gonna figure it out after.
All right, but
Next
seriously,
episode.
but how are you feeling? Like, there anything we could do?
The viewers know what I'm talking about.
Please comment what movie he's talking about. Please comment.
And if you don't know, put a question
He
mark.
rubs the
Question
lotion in
mark.
his
comment with
skin.
a question mark.
Question
please.
mark. And if you think it's a porn, say porn. Put porn on there.
It's not.
And if you think Carlos is doing some weird stuff, put canola Carlos. Canola Carlos. Canola oil Carlos. In the comments as well.
Wow.
For me, I
Because
think,
you just started school again, right?
yeah.
So you're
that's
because
right.
you got work, you got college, you're married, you know.
I
all
know. College dropout, Kanye West. I know that's controversial right now. I think that's what it is, man. Just the work, personal life, school balance is just the thing that I'm, just fighting. That's it, man. But we're gonna get through it. It's just one assignment. I'm just telling myself one assignment at a time. I get through one assignment, cool. Another assignment, it's coming up, cool. And just taking it like that with my lovely wife, beautiful daughter. One issue that arises at a time, we just handle it, and then work.
One slap on his cheek.
Sure.
Bah, bah.
No,
Relax.
No, it's not that. It's more like avoiding. It's more like avoiding one chocolate at a time. Like
One chocolate at a time.
That's it.
You didn't take the goddamn trash out.
Exactly.
I was
yo.
at school.
Oh, that's cool. I forgot.
You
I
take
haven't
it out.
even been home.
Thought women could do what men could do. What's going on? Is this 2025?
Exactly.
Why do I gotta take it out?
But yeah, that's it, man. Just taking it one issue at a time, man. One issue at a time, and we're going from there.
Carlos, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling? Well, I know how you're feeling right now.
Yeah.
I know you had a big, big emotional thing.
Yeah.
How you feeling today, though? What's going on? Are you still good? Or are you
Man, I'm
still
feeling-
still want to be with us?
I'm feeling okay. Yeah.
Want a
Still.
hug?
Yes.
I'll hug you.
Yes, I will. But other than that, I just need time. I need like a 48 or 56 hour days
What do you mean?
to accomplish.
Oh,
the
to get the
things I
shit.
need to do
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't have time for anything. Like
Man, me and my buddy at work, we always make the same joke. We need like a 10-day week with a 3-day weekend. Like, so we can get the shit done for work and then 3-day weekend to actually like enjoy life.
No shit.
Man.
that's how it is nowadays.
But I do appreciate you coming to the podcast. You know, you were here yesterday recording on the other podcast and then this podcast. So thank you for that, man. It really makes a
No problem.
difference. Appreciate you doing that.
I'm here to share my feelings.
All right. Good.
So-
good.
James, what's going on with you?
I'm actually pretty excited today because, of course, the second podcast successful. I got all you guys here. Rocky's here
Yep.
because last time we had an empty seat and we're talking to the seat there.
You know,
I was sick. Sorry, guys. I was protecting y'all.
Appreciate that. But I'm glad that my other channel, my JD Wired Dascams, I don't have any projects, and I purposely did that so I could concentrate on this channel, so I could edit the one from yesterday. I think I'm almost done with it too, and I could edit this one. I got projects I got to do tomorrow, so I'm pretty psyched that I'm able to do this. And I take my son to go get his driver license tomorrow.
oh yeah, he did tell me.
So,
He's excited. He said he knows how to parallel park.
yeah, he did good. He did good. And then I told him at the end, I go, let me do it. Let me show you just to make sure it won't time me do it. I go, how do I look in the back now? Now I'm reversing. He goes, Dad, you hit all the cones. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Hey, let me ask you, why didn't your wife take him to go parallel parking?
All right, we don't have enough time.
Yeah.
We're trying to end this
That's
podcast.
another podcast.
We got to
man.
end this podcast. All right, come on.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here, especially if you're here at the end here. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Leave a comment, please. Let her know you were here. Just say hi. Hi to I'm saying hi to everybody who's listening. I've been hearing a lot of comments like, "Oh, I've been hearing your podcast. I've been hearing your podcast," and I'm like, "Okay, good. Hear them all, listen to them all, like them all." All right, but thank you, Rocky, for being here.
Yep.
Darwin,
Little Caesars, I'm waiting for you.
Carlos again.
Thank you. Subscribe
Yes. Till next time.
and like.
Oh yeah. Me?
Like James.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right.